Hello guys and welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial we will actually starting refactoring the poll entity like I said in the previous tutorial because this entity needs to have some more properties that we don't have. So we need to improve this. We can start by deleting for now the owner name because we are not using it. We will use it when we have a login system. For now, we don't have it. We can replace it for the poll question. Okay, and we can have the poll name, of course. All right, let me just change this. So poll question, and of course poll question here. All right, so poll question, poll question. Okay. So, okay, now we want to add something like 3 types of hashes. If you don't know what an hash is, it's like something that is encoded in a way or something that is like randomly generated. And it has to be unique in this case because we will generate 3 hashes or like 3 unique identifiers that will allow some user to edit, to vote, or to just see the actual poll that you created. So you have string, public string, view hash, public string, edit hash, and we have the public, and we have the last one, which will be public string vote hash. Let's just simplify and use just both of these. So when we create a poll, we want to create these hashes. So we are able to come here and just this dot view hash is equal to, I think it's UUID dot random dot toString. In this way, we will create a random hash or a random ID for this hash. Vote hash is equal to the same stuff. Okay. The probability of these hashes are repeated is really low, like 2 at 128. It's like really almost impossible to happen. Okay, now we have this. We have the question, we have the name, and now we want something in here. We don't want a map in here because this will add too much complexity to this poll entity. We want to have an entity that is dedicated to the options because I think it's complex by itself, the options of the poll, because it has the option number, the number of votes of that option, the title. We may want to store the users that voted in that option, and this starts to be really complex. So in here, we will just save a list of string options. Okay? Why? This string will represent the ID of that options. Okay. So we may have some errors. Let me check that. So yes, okay, this is a list of string, of course. And I think we are good to go. So if we go to our poll repository, we don't have find by owner name. We don't want this, and we want to find by poll question. I think we don't need. We just need to find maybe by poll name, which we already have it, and find by ID, which is already implemented in the implementation of this Mongo repository. So we have what we need. Now, okay, we have some errors here because we changed the constructor. The constructor now receives the poll question, the poll name, and the options, the list of string. So poll question, poll name. So question will be now in the first argument. The name, place to go. And now the options won't be a map. The options will be a list. Okay. A list of options of string in this case, which will be an array list. We can choose array list, why not? We don't need to specify that we are using a string. And we just add those options, which won't be this. This will be like an ID, okay? I'm just trying to refactor this so we can start doing the real stuff. So this will be unique IDs that will reference some options that will maybe create in the next tutorial. So, okay, list, we may want to import the list. Okay, we may want to import the array list. Okay, so it's not put, it's add. Yes, and we can paste it like this. And we can have like unique identifiers. I'm just putting some examples. Oh, okay, this can have just two options. Why not? So, where do you guys want to go to dinner? So the title will be dinner of Tuesday. So options 2, options 2, and options 2. Okay. And we cannot now find by owner because the owner doesn't exist. But we can find by name like dinner of Tuesday, which we know this is working. So let's just run this. Let's open the terminal. Let's open the terminal. Let's open up. And we can just go Mongo. Okay. Use test because we are using the test database. And we can just run this sample. And what we want to have? We want to have something with this structure where you have the ID, the question. This ID will be automatically generated, the question, the name, and a list of IDs. And then we should have the strings that will be the view hash and the vote hash. So this is compiling. Let it finish. Okay. Okay. It finished it, so we can go to the database and we can show collections. We should have one collection, which is poll, show poll, sorry, db.find.poll, .poll.find.pretty. Okay, and we have the options, which will later reference to the option itself, to the collection option. And then we have the view hashes, which are unique. And when I want to share some poll with someone, I can send them this view hash, and they will only be able to watch the polling, not to vote. And with this hash, they will be actually allowed to vote in the poll. So for this tutorial, I think this is it. You don't need to. I think this was pretty simple what we did here. So next tutorial, I'll be creating those poll options entities, which will be really simple. And then we will start working on the controllers. So let me just erase this, okay? So next tutorial, the options entity, and next tutorial after that, we'll be starting building the controllers. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. This was really simple. Please subscribe the channel and like this video, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.